Wally, Honest Beers this week. We spoke about a number of things. We gave a little bit of an update to the Honest Beers World Cup, which has now progressed to the quarterfinals. And you had a really good Honest list brought to you by Brony Brothers.
Yeah, I'm very excited about my list. It's underrated feeling, Simon. So
really playing up from that other feeling you
makes
had.
you think. And bit of footy chat.
Yeah, heaps.
A great DTs list this week too. So that's a definite
compelling.
must listen.
And we also spoke about the Odyssey because everyone else is going to be talking about it. Walley just had a heap of views on that. So make sure you tune in. Welcome to Honest Beers. My name is Leggy, and as always, I'm joined by Walley. How are you, mate?
Very well, mate. Very well. Nice to be back in the studio. Good weekend and all that.
You survived Warburton?
I did.
Warburton, they're called.
Yeah, Warburton. That was great. Great spot. I'll tell you right now.
Can you just tell us where Warburton is? Like, I've heard of it.
Okay, it's just out towards, I guess, Dandenong Ranges around that type. So what's that?
Very
Out
cheap.
east.
Yeah, it is out east. Far east.
About an hour and 20 from Melbourne or something like that. It is cracking. They got the California Redwoods up there, which is pretty special. But like a couple of nice little pubs and bars and that sort of thing. Plenty of open fires and all of the things that we like. So very good to get away. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. I was saying, I reckon I could do like, show postcards where they go and they do. I reckon I don't think Warburton's doing a good enough job to promote themselves because I haven't heard enough about them.
Yep.
But like, I think that if you tapped into, I've basically, if postcards want me to go and do it, I've got the path that we would take. I've found
you and Croft could go
3 different food and drink, exactly, talk footy, talk 08, but 3 different food and drink establishments, a place to stay and also an attraction to see. I've got it all worked out so they can come and see me. All of our footy teams won.
Yeah, that's true. They did. The Hawks, the Page and the Saints. Some more impressive than others. But I just want to, before we go into that, I want to talk about a phone call that we had on Saturday.
Yeah.
So, Wally's just spoken about how wholesome Warburton was.
So wholesome.
Postcards and all that sort of stuff.
So wholesome.
You called me on Saturday to tell me that you reckon you put away a whole bottle of jam.
Oh, I know.
And you were still pissed at midday.
Oh, mate, I reckon it was one of those weekends.
You were still pissed. You sounded shit house.
I might have
you sounded great, but
I might have had a hard raider or two in the morning before I called you. How'd you do when you're away?
Hard raider for breakfast.
Oh yeah, but like just
I don't mind it.
I was watching.
What is it?
I was watching Spider-Man.
1 before 11 or 11 before 1.
Yeah, something like that. But no, like just get up and you're on holidays, a little bit different. You got to let your hair down occasionally. You know me.
Yeah.
Just like you get back into the grind when you're here. No, it was very much a bit of first night fever into a very cruisy Saturday. Watched a lot of footy, chilled out, went to the pub, got a meal, all of that sort of stuff. So
well, last time I spoke to you. I don't know what happened afterwards. So you got to the pub. You got there for the first game, which was the 1:15 game, and then you would have had the Hawks at night.
I did.
So
I was kept trying to split the G at the pub. They had Guinness on tap. Just couldn't do it, but we kept trying.
Yeah.
So we gave that a crack, and then after that headed back, got the open fire going, and then watched the footy. But mate, it was as you said, very wholesome weekend away. I think some of us in the house will remember it differently to others. I think that's...
So do expand on that.
No, just I'm saying everyone has different, is
that because you won't remember it?
No, different memories of what happened, and that was good. That was great. It was...
Positive.
Very positive. It was a lot of fun.
Was it a positive reception for you on Saturday?
A bit frosty.
Okay.
But it was overall fine.
What time was Stumps on Friday night?
Oh...
Or Saturday morning.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it was Saturday morning. No, we don't push the boat out because, like,
first time fever, it happens.
Yeah, but also you're watching the footy and then you don't really. So everyone's there, the kids and everyone. Like everything is channeled into dinner and Friday night footy. Beautiful big table in the middle. You all sit around, you have dinner, and you watch Friday night footy. So you really don't get a chance to unwind until about 11 p.m, 11:30. So that's when you start to have a couple of drinks and play some pool and sing some songs, listen to some music and all that. Yeah, just got good, clean, wholesome fun.
How were you on the drive home on Sunday?
No, I was all right because Saturday I said it's a very cruisy Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, stay at a level. You also can't get as pissed as you did on the first night the next day. Like,
you can't.
You can't.
It's
Your physical doesn't matter how many tries.
I didn't drive home on the Sunday. I was in the passenger seat.
I didn't.
Which is my sort of preferred spot.
Thankfully, you were in the passenger seat when you called me as well.
Yes, I know. I'm not a big driver because I've got there's like. And there's a...
Can you clip that up? I'm not a big driver.
No, there's a multiple of our mates probably in the same position that there's usually a race or a match on the phone. And if you're going on if you're on in the weekend and that drive is longer than sort of a quick drive, the likelihood is you're going to need to spend a portion of that on your phone. Whereas in most cases, your partner maybe wouldn't be as interested in race to a Caulfield. So it's just important.
You're always on.
You've always got to be on for work.
I know. I totally get that.
Yeah. Well, how was your weekend?
It was really good, really wholesome.
How's the Saints game?
Yeah, weird one. Well, it was my fiance's birthday on Saturday, so certainly wasn't going to make her go to Marvel Stadium and watch me drink like schooner after schooner. So it was.
That's the only option, by the way, DT. It was like, we don't go, or she comes and watches me drink.
Yeah, basically. But no, we had a really wholesome day. What the Saints game was, I mean, I just get the 4 points. Pretty funny though. Like, me, I'm very honest. I feel like I'm very realistic with the Saints. I told a lot of people that was a shit house win, and if it wasn't for some Port Adelaide injuries, I actually think they probably would have won. So we got lucky. But I had a few like Carlton fans having a go at me about like how bad that win was, and I'm thinking to myself, is this the same football club that beat Essendon by 5 points and the same football club that beat Richmond by 2 points? And I actually think outside of the Geelong win, it's one of the worst 7-game winning streaks of all time. And I think they got their just desserts on Saturday night around where they're at. So I just wanted to and I hope your mob DT. I hope
we'll absolutely pump them Saturday night.
Just gets a bit of reality check, because I wouldn't message another team and be like, your win was shit. I just think sometimes it's a long season and you just got to get those.
It's a weird fight.
Can't always
to pick.
play well. Can't always play well,
Yeah.
can you? Just got to get the win. I thought it was professional in the last quarter. They just did what they had to do, which the Pies are very good at. Heaps of games where they just play within themselves and win. But the weekend was great.
Great.
Orong yesterday.
Why not?
Sunday pub lunch into beers into football and TV. Doesn't
Love that.
get much better than that. Really.
Heaven. Absolute
great.
heaven, mate.
But the Hawks. We've got to talk about the Hawks, because that was a bit of a statement in the wet, wasn't it? I mean, I know that maybe the opposition wasn't, but they needed it, didn't they? Because you were a bit worried.
Yeah, look, you don't want to. You go down to Tassie, the second home, to get absolutely pumped in the first half like we did. You just don't. That's real worrying this time of year. But I guess we had a good enough reaction in the second half, and then it was good. Look, I mean, I don't know where we're at. We don't know where Carlton's at. We don't know anything. This year's so unpredictable. Yep. We won't know any more this week about Hawthorn, because unless Richmond beat us, and then it's like what we're going to learn. We're going to learn a little bit more about where Geelong's at, because it's just injuries, right? Like, they've got so many injuries, and you're going down there to play them, is that right?
Yes, Thursday night.
Okay, so that we'll know a little bit more where Geelong's
I'm not
at.
physically going down and lining up, but they will be. St Kilda will be.
Not going to go to Chin Chin in the Joel Selwood stand.
No.
Get a
this
feed me menu.
This is the thing with that game. I've had a few people say, Saints this and Saints that, but like my issue with St Kilda is I've had a few opportunities this year where a team that they have played who is better than them, Geelong are better than St Kilda, a team that we've had a few occasions where, like Collingwood in opening round, right? Collingwood are better than us, but they had a few players out. It was like, it felt like a moment, right?
Yeah.
They didn't take it. Collingwood won. They had Adelaide where Jordan Dawson obviously had the tragic passing of his brother. He didn't play. They lost by a point. And probably you could look at the Sydney game as well, where they lost in the last 20s. There's been games where Sydney. They should have won, and they've had expectations.
Good oppositions that you nearly won.
But you have to, if you're going to be a good team, you have to take them. And so I'm not saying that St Kilda will beat Geelong, because I haven't seen it yet. They keep beating the teams around them and below them, but they can't beat. They can't get over the hump against the better team. So I'm not going to say anything. I think the price is right, because St Kilda haven't proven. I think it's $1.40 the Cats. It's a right, and I think DT, you tell me. I mean, actually, you shouldn't tell me because your team never plays there. But I reckon it's a 5 or 6 goal head start in Geelong. Like, it's an advantage.
It is.
Well, it's not when you got their best forward out.
Yeah, but it's
He
more
played half
the
back.
ground.
He
The
played
ground.
half back last week.
He was looking good there as well.
Nah, I don't think. I think Jez is obviously a huge loss, but I don't think they're rightly favourites.
Yep.
Yeah, they should be favourites.
We'll wait and see what happens, but we'll know how they're travelling.
The other thing too with Geelong and Chris Scott is I just know that they'll do something different. They'll change something up. They'll do something totally random, and it's whether St Kilda can combat that or not.
Yeah.
Like they'll do something. They'll do something.
Tom Stewart will be full forward or something.
It'll be something like that, or it'll be a midfield shift or it'll be a game plan shift. They'll
fair enough.
do something totally different, and it's whether they can keep up with him or not. Honestly, World Cup.
Yeah,
we're down the last 8, so we've got through the nominations. The top 2 have gone through for our last group, which is the people group. So Walley, I'll throw to you now.
Yep.
Can you reveal the quarterfinal matchups?
I can. The people and one horse group. That was too. Just the
yes, true.
group.
It was a horse, not a human.
There you go. And Baz McCullum, who's just been sacked as the English Test coach. If that had happened earlier and it was all forms of the game, maybe he could have been nominated.
Yes.
Do you know what I do find really funny is that England, there is literally a guy that's come into the Test team to coach, and he is coaching them like they're playing white ball cricket. And so they've sacked him from the Test team.
But they've kept him.
They've kept him for the white ball team, which is what he should have been doing all along. And then none of it's going to fucking matter next year. We will go over there and we'll retain the Ashes again. I'm just saying.
Wow.
100%. Am I wrong, DT?
That's an early Waller's whacker.
Yeah, well, we will go and we will...
You could have... I know I keep doing a whip sound. You could have... They could be better, though, with a new coach that actually could...
They're going to have to be a lot better.
They could have a better game plan, clearly, and be more
conducive. And the other thing is that you're
cricket.
losing like Ben Stokes at the old Ben Stokes. You go back the 4-year gap, how good he was in 23.
He might come back now.
Yeah, in 19. Yeah. Anyway, we'll wait and see.
Let's go. Who's playing who?
All right, so what we've got, the first quarterfinal is the food group winners in Italy. So Italian food will be taking on Oktoberfest.
Wow.
Ooh, that's a good event. So
European
would you rather
rivals.
have Oktoberfest or Italian food?
I actually think that's an easy win, but it's...
I'd say Italian food. But
Okay, then there's another quarterfinal where Mexican food will be taking on Las Vegas.
That's fucking... That's a
that's a good
matchup.
one.
That is huge, isn't it?
mouthful.
I love
I'd
that.
love to know what you do to that.
Yeah, now this is a tricky one. This feels...
What would you do in that matchup? Quickly. I think it's Mexican food for you, isn't it?
Vegas.
Oh! No fucking Cali burritos ever again.
But does that mean I can go to Vegas whenever I want?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, it's
Okay.
Vegas.
Oh, keep going.
Australian beers will be taking on Farlap, which is just madness. So
know
New
what I'm
Zealand's
choosing
Farlap gets through, and then the last one here, which I actually think is really, really cool, Jameson Whiskey taking on Shohei Ohtani.
Well, that's good for Japan because they were originally the whiskey selection.
Yeah.
So if they win, they'll start to go to Walley and go, we should have been there. We should have been there for whiskey.
I think Jamo's the sleeper in this whole thing, just quietly.
Is there any left after
burner
Saturday?
accounts are coming into it.
Is there any left?
Fucking mate, you leave the lid off that thing, it evaporates.
How many brainies did you have?
Oh, do you know what I was
I
on?
saw the fridge.
Yep. Do you know what I was on?
Stout.
Steve. I was on the brand. I mean, I had a couple of the others. I had a couple of them. I actually like the mids. I had a couple of them, but the stouts are
Steve.
in like 3-4 degree weather. The open fire, the stout is very, very, very good.
Do you drink it from the can or you put it into?
No. I don't do any of that. I'm just all tins, and I prefer a tin over a bottle. 1,000%.
I prefer bottles over tins.
Ice cold. You never get one that's anything but purely like ready to go. They're never flat. They never no air gets in them. I feel they get colder. The opening, the sound of it, and punching them down, they're the best.
Well, all I know is a brainy can tastes great. That's all I know. So
Yeah, I'll tell you what. The drafts are good though.
yeah, they're good.
Yeah, but no stout. So for
Steve.
winter, stouts.
Steve's.
How do you reckon the brainy crew are? They'd be loving me saying Steve Stout. I would have thought. That's great. So Honest Beers World Cup. So what's the next step? So we're gonna have matchups.
So what will be happening is keep an eye on the stories. So we'll have the quarters and then the semis and then the final. They'll drop on the story. It's just it's a lot easier to vote this time because. And it would have been easier last time if I knew that you couldn't put 5 options into
surely you
the
could
story.
put 10 in a.
Oh man, it's ridiculous.
In a
Yeah, I
grand poll.
tried to do 2 different polls.
Fix it,
but you couldn't.
Zuckerberg.
You can only do the one, which is bullshit.
Fucking
No, it don't work.
Zuckerberg.
So now we can do
Too
it.
busy fucking taking the wrinkle via to court to, that's what he cares more about. Is that still going? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, probably not.
Anyway,
Well, we just spoke about Brainy.
we did.
And we're going to move on to Honest List, which is brought to you by
Right.
Brainy Brothers. But before we get into it, I just want to make a little announcement about Brainy Brothers because this is huge. This is potentially massive, and you're going to create some content off the back of it later on just to show it because we don't have the cans in person. But Ballarat Bitter has been relaunched. It's officially back. It was launched last week at the Royal Oak in Ballarat, which is a pub I've actually been to before. But unfortunately, we weren't invited to that event. But anyway, just saying. But no, Brainy Brothers are proudly brewing and distributing the Ballarat Bitter, which is huge. Basically, the Coghlan family, which originated with the Ballarat bitter, they bought the trademark back after it had been unused for a while, and it's a local icon. It's the kind of thing that just gets people very much up and about. I love a bit of beer as well, so I'll be pretty excited to have it.
Ice cold bitter is a good thing.
It actually originated. So Thomas Brainy, who was obviously one of the original Brainy brothers, your favourite brother, I believe, he was the original brewer of Ballarat bitter. So it's back in the family, which is great, and it just allows Brainy brothers to brew it, which means it'll be quality product. But then secondly, the people of Ballarat can drink it, and obviously we'll be drinking it on the show. I'm sure we'll give away Ballarat bitter at some point in some form of slate giveaway, so certainly don't worry about that. But make sure you follow at Ballarat_bitter on Instagram for more updates. We'll be drinking the product and telling you all about it. We might have some on Saturday.
So I have good news though, Simon. I have had a delivery, and there is some in my fridge waiting for me when I get home.
Wow.
As I was coming into the studio, my beautiful wife texts me. She goes, they have arrived, and I didn't have to say anything more. They're there. They're ready to go. So I'll be getting home, putting my feet up and cracking one. So I will give an honest review, as I always do.
Yeah, that'd be good if you could
Which can be dangerous if you have sponsors who aren't as good as ours, and that's on you if you sign up with a beer that's not the greatest. Honest review is very easy with the Brainy Brothers stuff because I keep saying it. Just try it.
It's good beer.
It's actually genuinely awesome. Yep. We're not making this up. It is such good beer. This will be a good beer. I'm looking forward to it. So I'll be giving my honest feedback on that later on.
Oh, good. Fucking love that.
Yeah.
So anyway, honestly, it's brought to you by Brainy Brothers. Check out Ballarat Bitter because we fucking will. That's for sure.
Yep. All right. So a couple of weeks ago, I made a statement that I said, there's no better feeling in the world than when your wife goes, I'll go put the bins out, and they're already out. Yep. By the side note, I was explaining to some of the other people down at Warburton how I'm big on making sure the bins are out first in the street. And so when we got home on Sunday, I got a text saying, how many bins in the street were out when you got home? And I was like, too many. I'm a bit flat, to be honest. So
I can top that.
I was seventh, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I wasn't even top 5. Jack looked at me, but I said, mate, we're away.
Yeah, we're away. We can't do it. I
thought about putting them out on the Friday before I went there.
You should have done
madness.
That. Interesting one for me. So we moved house the other week, and we've still got the keys to the old place. We're about to hand it back, and it's an apartment. And I went there today just to pick a couple of things up. We've sort of got like a few little items there, but we're pretty much all fully moved in. But we're gone. Bins weren't taken out. So that apartment block is going to have full recycling bins and full bins for the next week.
So you've been taking them out every week?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you've been quiet on it. I wouldn't be so humble if I was you about that. I'd be telling people all the time. If I'm in an apartment block and I'm the one taking the bins out every week, and do you know what this is? That's a little bit of a, there you go, guys, get your shit together moment.
Oh, I just thought
that's great.
Yeah.
It's on them.
It is on them.
All right, well, they'll learn.
Going to have full bins now for the next week.
I hate. But I don't miss it, but I just hate it.
No, you don't miss it. Anyway. You don't miss it, Pete.
All right, but I made that comment, and our man Chock, who, friend of the show, obviously jumped right on it, and he goes, there's 1,000 things better, and was starting to name them all. And I said, okay, I'm going to summarize. I'm going to change this up a little bit. I said, no, I'm going to come up with a list based on this because I've got an idea. Okay. And this is my list. This is my top 5 most underrated feelings. My top 5 most underrated. These are underrated things. These are things when I feel they're so underrated. Great food and drink experiences, Brainy beers, Jammo.
All the good stuff.
Getting the quaddie with your mates, winning flags. They're not underrated. We know all that stuff is great. I'm talking about things that some people might rate, some people might not, but not enough people are talking about these things.
Okay.
All right.
Hit us up.
Number 5, you might think, oh, no, we rated. I just don't think we rated highly enough. It would have been high, but I think it still gets some love, and I'll explain a little bit more of it. It's getting the empty seat on an airplane next to you.
Amazing.
Now, it is not just that. It is the feeling where you've got the anticipation and the anxiousness.
Yeah. Who's going
to sit next to me? And then you see out of the corner of your eye the hostess is talking, and you see them start to, and you go, are they shutting the door? Because once that door's shut, everyone's sitting, and it's that moment. So it's not just having the seat free, it's the moment of seeing the door shut.
I agree.
When there is no one sitting next to you on a plane.
Geez, you're off to a good start, DT.
That is that moment. It's that moment specifically. Another little side note when it comes to sitting, I love when I get to if I haven't, when you just buy the tickets sometimes, to a match or a concert or something you don't know. I love rocking up, and I've got an aisle seat, and I didn't know I had an aisle seat.
The greatest.
I'm not climbing over anyone to get my beers throughout the game. So that's it. But yeah, seeing the plane door shut.
I actually had that when I went to Brisbane the other day.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's the best thing.
Do you know what I mean? No, it's not just sitting down, oh, there's no one here, that's great. Yeah, we all know that. No, I'm talking about the feeling when you see the door shut and you realise that is your seat.
That's amazing.
Number 4. Okay, and this is something, this is a dad one. Ooh. As a dad with a son, and I realised it not that long ago how much I love it, which is driving in a newly clean car without any clutter around it whatsoever. I'm talking about no empty drinks, nothing, where you look around and you go, there is nothing in here. Oh, it looks like I've driven this off the lot. And you actually, I think you feel like you're in a better car than you are. It's absolutely perfect. And you always say to yourself, do you know what, this time I'm not going to let this get dirty. It's always going to be this clean. It's not. That's gone in a couple of days. But that moment of driving out of the freshly clean, washed car, you've got it all nice and clean. That for me is a huge one.
Yep.
Speaking of clean, number 3, and I've spoken to you about this. I'm massive on this. Fresh sheets and a cool pillow.
Oh.
So this is huge for me, especially off the back if you have a shower like on a Sunday night. You've just changed the fresh sheets.
How often do you change your sheets?
Every week on Sundays. The feeling when you get into day 1 of the sheet cycle, and you just hit those crisp, fresh sheets, you sleep, it's the best you'll sleep all week. There's absolutely no doubt about it.
I was going to ask you how often you change your sheets, DT. I don't know why I find that so funny.
Oh, this is funny. I changed mine yesterday as well.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's always a Sunday.
I was hoping DT was going to say every 2 months or something like that.
I haven't changed them in. There's some guys who wouldn't bloody change.
Yeah, I know. There's some bad ones, but I'm with you every.
I mean, like it is absolutely
part of your routine.
It's the best of all the things. Like fresh warm towels are great. Like every time you put clothes on, they're new. Like I don't know another thing that you put on or lay on, it's just there's nothing quite like it in your house.
I agree. The cold pillows are
fresh.
And
then
top it off.
I don't know if it's just me. I reckon that the first day or 2 after they've been washed, the pillows stay cool.
Oh,
I don't know. But they do. All right, number 2, jumping into your preferred betting app, thinking you're about to deposit, and you see, oh shit, what's that? There was a bet in your bet slip you didn't realise, and it's won.
Yeah,
and then there's money in the account, and you don't need to deposit. This is the 2026 version of putting on a pair of jeans that you haven't worn in a couple of months, and there's a pineapple in the pocket, and you pull out a $50 note.
That's good.
Going into your app and actually like seeing, oh, hang on, what was that? Oh. When did that get in there? I don't remember putting that on. And then it's like, oh, 1, bang, we're on.
I reckon that happens a lot for you because of how many bets are normally in your.
Oh, look, I responsibly.
The old 99 plus.
Yeah, that was strategy.
99 plus.
Yeah.
So we're at the races, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and Walley, I just happened to be looking over Wally's shoulder, and he had a betting app open. I won't list who, and he had 99 plus. So that means it could have been 100 or it could have been 1,000. We don't know, right? Then he got to the next betting app and he had 72. And then the other betting app had about 30. So it could be 4 figures.
Yeah. So basically what it is, DT, is that heading into the back end of the AFL, NFL, NBA, usually AFL and NFL mainly, what I'll do is if I have a win or there's an odd number, I'll do the round off thing or bonus bets. If I get all bonus bets, I put them on future markets. So every bonus bet I get, I might split them up in that. So it's not as crazy as it sounds. It's actually very, very smart. And then like you have a click. So Brownlow night, you're going in, you got all these bets for the grand final and the Brownlow that you've been putting on all year. And obviously then it builds up. So just that's why.
But 99 plus, I never knew whether it was 100.
Yeah, that's that. I understand the shock. Because you don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
But I can guarantee you now it's highly responsible. Actually.
Have you put all your rounding off bets on Dacos Brownlow? Did you speak about that earlier?
This year's Freo, Brisbane, and the Hawks every year. And some earlier stuff on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Which is obviously gone. And then you're crazy not to have some stuff on Geelong. But the idea of this is that you're spreading it out. It's almost like a savings plan. You just want to collect at the end of the season. You're not trying to go, I'm getting the best price. You're not doing anything. You're just going, well, the money's in there. Instead of putting it on this bet, I'm going to round it off and I'm going to put it on a future bet. And at the end of the year, I've done it for the last 3 years. Every year it's worked in a nice little profit. The number one most underrated feeling in life, Chock, is when your wife asks you to do something and you've already done it. I'm telling you, mate, that's what it is.
Okay, it's gone underrated now.
It is. It's time. It is not. It's not going to be underrated anymore. When your partner says to you, "Hey, I need you to do this," and you have already done it, it is incredible. It's an amazing feeling. I just can't tell you. I'm not saying it's better than getting the quaddie. I'm saying it's not rated to the same level.
Yes.
All the things Chock was suggesting,
it's important.
They're rated.
Yeah.
So I did misspeak, as I just did then. See? It can happen any time, DT. I misspoke. And I should have said it's just there's nothing more underrated than this.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's my list.
That was a great list, by the way.
That was really good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. All brought to you by Brainy Brothers. Make sure you check out Ballarat Bitter. We will be posting some content about it. Wally last week. Wally's whack.
Yeah.
Sound effect goes, no doubt at that point. A segment that really, I think, has taken off. A lot of people, plenty of comments about it. I think you played up to it really well.
Yep.
Some great answers. I've got a few more to throw at you now.
Go, fire away.
And hopefully we can get some more quality content as I just get them up on my phone
I'm looking forward to the questions. Yep.
So, Wally's whack. Wally, if the wild card was this weekend, the Dogs would be 7th.
Yep.
The Pies would be 8th, the Cats would be 9th, and the Saints would be 10th. So it would be, in game 1, Dogs and the Saints.
Yep.
And the Pies and the Cats. If this was to happen this week, who would win both games?
Oh. So the Pies...
Are both games at the MCG?
Well, see, this is
I think
interesting.
they probably will be.
I thought that, but in a few little, mock Fox Footy type articles, they had Dog Saints at Marvel. I just don't think that would happen. I just don't think you could do that.
They don't normally play them at Marvel.
They are calling them finals, so I dare say they'll be at the MCG.
Let's just go with both games are at the G. Because and the Pies would be 8 and the Cats would be 9, so that would be G anyway.
At the moment, and are we basing it on team lists as they currently are?
Yeah, right now, if it was played this weekend.
Okay, so I think the Pies would beat the Cats just based on the way they're finishing games off, the structure, and the injuries that the Cats have is just they're a little bit depleted at the moment. That'll be bloody close. I think in the other game, I just think the Dogs have beat you because it fits the narrative.
Well, it happened 3 weeks ago, so
it fits the narrative. Yeah,
happened 3 weeks ago. Very good. I tend to agree. I think I feel more confident in the Pies though than the Dogs.
Yeah,
right now.
The one that's going to get in there is the Giants, and then they could just wreak havoc.
Yep. Okay. I want you to give me your honest views. Which club will these players end up at the end of the year?
I like this. Yeah. Go.
Ben King
is in next year.
Yeah, next year.
I think he's going to. I think Ben King is going to have to stay at the Gold Coast.
Ooh.
I don't think anybody. I don't know how you get the deal done. I know Hawthorn's in the box. So what are we going to trade for him? How are we going to get Ben King to Hawthorn when we're going to finish top 4? Like, we don't have all these traffic unless we're going to give away the farm. So maybe, and the midfield's still our issue. Surely we're going to go after Merritt. Anyway, go. I think Ben King's staying Gold Coast.
Is he a free agent? Would you
yeah, but they'll match.
Yeah,
they'll match.
Well, I saw Jed Waltz is going to stay at the Suns.
I think there's a world where Ben is out of there.
Okay. Well,
but you think he's going to stay? That's fine.
Unless they walk in, which should be. I think he'll stay. I think they'll both stay.
Bailey Humphrey.
I think he's going to end up at the D somehow.
Yeah.
That's just what I think. I think he's going to end up at the D because they have a little bit they can play with.
Yeah, 2 first rounders.
Yeah.
Well, ironically, they got the Gold Coast pick, which is looking great for them. Zach Butters.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Categorically, I reckon that's done.
It does look like it's done. It looks like he's probably played his last game too, unless he can somehow get up for that.
Yep.
That's when you know he's going, when he's trying to get up for a farewell game. Well, this one is pretty easy, but Zach Merritt.
I think he will get to Hawthorn for a fraction of the price.
What do you reckon the price is?
So
it was 3. They turned down 3.
3 and a second rounder. This year, they'll be worse because we'll probably finish. I will probably, let's say we make a program here, and they'll be the same picks. It'll be the same picks, and they'll be lucky to get 2 of them.
Yeah, he won't be getting 3 first
No,
rounders.
they'll be
Can't
lucky
really
to get
justify
2 end of first round picks.
I think they'd just take anything to get him out at the moment.
Yeah, well, they could have taken 3 first rounders and a player, I think it was at one point.
Yeah, it was.
Huswaite?
Huswaite was up there.
They wanted Cam McKenzie, apparently. That was never happening, and as evidenced by the way he's playing, right move by Hawks. But, yeah, I think Zach Merrill will go to Hawthorn.
This is
Lockie Neal.
Yeah, but that was the next one.
Yeah.
Lockie Neal.
I see.
He's gone
I
Collingwood,
thought Walter or Humphrey or King would go to Collingwood, but I think that they're going to go. Dacos need help in the midfield. Lockie Neal's
Looks like
going to go
that
to
deal's-
Collingwood,
looks like that
and
deal's
then
done.
because that's going to cost a bit. So I think that's what they'll do. Can I just tell you, if I was the Western Bulldogs, going and spending more money on a midfielder instead of actually fixing the problems down back, go and make a play for Jacob Wiedering, for crying out loud.
Well, they made a play for Cal Wilkie last year. So that was
How good
smart.
did he play on the weekend?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'll tell you this: if you're able to lure Zach Butters with the, I'm not saying they're the same player, but if you're able to get them out of the club, then you can get a key defender.
No, I tend to agree with you, and they've obviously worked out that Rory Lobb is almost unplayable down back, and like they're in tatters.
They're a bit.
back six. They're so top heavy, and the bottom
Tried
is so
Tim
bad.
English down there.
Yeah, it's extraordinary.
Anyway,
who is? I think there's 3 coaches in this that you could decide from. But who is your coach of the year so far? Really tough one.
I think that it's not just on who's sort of gone over and above. Like what Stephen King's done is pretty incredible, and the way he's turned the whole club around. But the bottom line is, you saw what Freo did. Justin Longmuir, who's copped a bit of stick, they have had, and they have improved heavily. It's just now we're starting to realise how good the list is. But he's like coached them, put it all together. They've got a great brand of footy. I think it's Justin Longmuir.
Yeah, I think the 3 for mine is King, Longmuir, and McRae. They're the 3.
Yep.
I know McRae might sound crazy, but what he's doing with that team week in, week
Amazing.
out has been incredible.
He's incredible.
We did our over-unders at the start of the year, and then we revisited them again a few weeks back. Which one do you think you got the most wrong? And I meant that could be either negative or positive.
Yeah, I think that it's a tie. Gold Coast over. I think, but everyone got, didn't we all, didn't the world get that wrong?
Yep.
The other one for me, I got seduced by Richmond, and I just think that I know they've got injuries, but they don't, where's the intensity? Like, where's the one? Yeah, I don't know for me. I don't know. I think that they have all these Ferraris. Hopefully we get to see
Well,
them.
we think they have these
I said I think they do, but like, I don't know. But I got Richmond wrong.
What did you say for North Melbourne?
We said under.
I think I said
7.5, and they've gone.
So
over.
I think that they're going to finish on
Yeah,
what,
they
8
got
or
8.
9. So it's not a bad miss. Gold Coast will be lucky to win 10 games, and I think we were saying over
15
50.
hard.
Yeah, like that's a
Them and the Lions were the 2 biggest 15 and a half.
Yeah.
and that was
Cats
so
and
that was
Hawks
that
were
was a
14.
mix. Mate, yeah, that was such a bad miss for me. Yeah, happy to say.
I did the same.
Yeah.
And then last one. Right now, as things stand, can the Cats still win the flag?
No, look, actually, anything's possible. I just don't. I don't think so because now I don't know how somebody out of Freo or Brisbane. I think you're going to have to beat. If you're not one of them, you're going to have to beat both of them to win the flag. Like they're just.
And
Like
they'll
the
be
way
playing
they're
away
playing.
from home as well.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If Geelong, if Geelong have Dangerfield fit and Cameron is back and playing fit in finals, then of course they can. The problem is though, is it's not the easiest run either. I think they're going to have to do it from the wild card. Yeah. So it's not that I don't think the team, if they get, I don't think any team's going to win from the wild card spots. So for me, it's like, it's not the team. I think it's the finishing position.
Yeah.
Because the way Melbourne and Adelaide, top four's set, pretty much. Do we agree? Is top four pretty much set?
Yeah, well, top 2 is certainly set.
If the top 4 isn't set, only 5 or 6 could come in. Do you reckon that's it?
Yeah, it's only the Crows and the D's. Yep.
So, I don't think they can this year. But they'll be back next year. That's what they do, mate. They don't go away. They just continually improve and just get better year on year.
Another addition to Wally's Whack. We need a sponsor for that, I reckon.
Yep.
What do you reckon would be a good sponsor for Wally's Whack?
Always whack. What could we go with? It'd be, something like a fisherman's friend. Remember them that gets you those things, or like something like a Barocca gets you up, or something.
I think
Yeah, do you know it was like
something
5 gum, like when you chew the gum?
I think
like, all the
Barocca.
sensations
I think
come out of
Barocca
it.
is the perfect sponsor.
So
of this show.
something that gets you up and about.
Yeah.
Something that gives you a whack.
Especially after how you were on Saturday.
No,
Barocca
it's
would've got you.
tremendous.
From one to another, DT's list.
Yes, DT.
All right, so it's slightly different this way.
Love
So,
that.
you've just started a pub. Firstly, what are you naming the pub?
Oh,
Honest beers.
it's the Honest Beers Tavern.
All right, and there's only 5 things you can have on the menu. It can be drinks, food, whatever. You can only have 5 things on the menu.
Including food and drink.
Yeah. So you can just say it can only be a steak or
Yeah.
a beer. So what are the 5 things?
Yeah, Parma and steak.
Yeah, that's all you need. For food.
Parma and steak. And the steak, what are we saying? 300 gram porterhouse.
Yeah, that's fine.
300 gram porterhouse, we're
That's
happy
fine.
with.
Yeah, that's fine.
Only served medium rare.
Yeah.
So you got parma and a steak.
Parma and a steak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Parma and a steak. I'm happy with that.
and then,
And
you
then
got
3
other
drinks.
things.
oh, I mean,
So
you have to have
beer?
You have to have a nice cold brandy, brothers.
Yep. So there'll be a beer on tap.
But can you? Sorry, does one item? Can you have 5 beers or is it one item?
Just one item.
Oh, so it can't. We have to choose
lager. on
lager.
tap.
All right. Yeah, I think lager because it's everyone can be happy with that.
Yep. And it's just
So
Jamo
brandy
and
lager
vodka.
on tap, and then
Jamo and vodka.
no wine.
Well, the only thing is that if
Steak. I know you can have. I know Jamo, but
but I don't. What do you take? How do you do this? Do you have like red wine and white wine and not spirit? You can't not have spirit.
I wouldn't have white wine
No, but you'd have red and white vodka.
because I feel like right. Look at the way he's sitting there. There's real power. That was a real like it was a real come at me type. See, no. The reason why normally because you don't need white wine with the chicken of a parma because you have a beer with a parma. I think you'd want a red wine with a steak, right? So I think you've got. I think it's okay. So it's one of a Jamo and vodka, and then it's a red and a beer. So you gotta
Okay,
choose,
so red beer,
and then you got to choose
steak
Parma,
and Parma
and then it's one of Jamo or yeah.
and beer.
I'm happy for you to have this because I've chosen the red.
Yeah,
so-
okay, yeah, Jamo.
Okay.
Jamo. Sorry, there's no vodka sodas at this particular establishment.
I'm not a big fan of vodka soda, so I reckon it's a
There
good
you go,
one.
you're fine. We happy with that?
I like that.
So the
that was
Honest
good.
Beers Tavern.
Yeah,
Yeah, just go through it again. So you got the Honest Beers pub or the tavern, or
yeah. Well, you either call it Honest Beers or you call it the Honest Beers Tavern.
Yeah.
Whichever. I think
HB and the Inn logo or the Inn, Honest Beers Inn.
I've actually always wanted to do this. Like it's something that we need funding for, but I would do it.
And I love the idea of a shortened menu and all that. Maybe more than 5 items. But that whole thing of just
Well,
going...
Nixie Knox has got a great menu.
Yeah, that a lead example of that, right? So just keeping it simple. Do you know what? Would we do Parma or would you do a schnitty with gravy?
Okay, I love both, but my only thing is
Because
my only thing is I don't like a pub that doesn't have a Parma. I just think you have to have
Yeah,
one.
okay.
Like Erica is let down by that.
Yeah, I know, but it's been forgiven. But
It's
I know
been
what you're
forgiven,
saying.
obviously.
It's an incredible schnitty.
It is. But I just want the option.
Yeah, okay. So it's a Parma and a steak, and then we'll go beer, red, and Jamo at the Honest Beers. That's a good one. I like that.
That was good.
That's great areas.
That was a good
I
list.
thought about it on the way here. I was pretty
Yeah,
happy with
nice.
it. So
Would you agree on the food that we've just said? Is there
yeah, I think
would
like
you
the only
go
thing you'd have,
3
like, a
food,
burger,
2 drink?
but you can just get burgers anyway. I think you can't go wrong with a steak and a parma if
Yeah.
they're the 2 staples.
Something for everyone.
Like what else?
Who's
what-
not going to be happy? Who's not?
Vegetarian?
Oh, probably not.
Do not put an eggplant parma on the fucking menu.
Oh, how bad are they? Well, I don't think a vegetarian
You
would
can
go
have the
to...
chips.
A vegetarian wouldn't go to our...
I can't. Well, no.
nah.
Like, it's to be honest. The food's not the issue. It's the 3 drinks to choose from,
What are you...
which is going to prevent us from getting too many patrons.
What are you serving up with the steak?
So it's steak with chips.
You need salad on the side.
Yeah, but
Like,
I
that's-
want,
that's
I
not
want,
part of
like,
like
I
that.
want, I want this. I want like the top of the Erica style slaw.
Ah.
That beautiful.
So not a garden salad or...
Nah, like a cabbage and almost fennel slaw on the side, and then you're gonna get the options. You got peppercorn, béarnaise, mushroom, gravy, and everyone comes out with a little thing of mustard.
Are you having the same sort of slaw and chips with the parma, or are you going to go...
I reckon if you get a good salad right, you get a good salad right.
Yeah, I think you have to go.
I know that traditionally everyone does a garden salad for steak,
Yeah.
but like they're not. It's just leaves. Like there's nothing to it.
Mm.
Or what you could do is do like a Yeah, I mean, you could have a little bit of variety in it. Don't get me wrong. You could have like a chopped salad for the steak, and you could have like a shaved cabbage and parmesan salad for the
that.
parma.
Yeah, I love
that's
that for a
that's
parma.
good areas.
Yep.
Anyway, but like
That's good.
both with chips.
Good. DT.
Shoestring or beer battered?
Shoestring.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Every day of the week.
Yep.
Shoestring fries are the best. What do you reckon, DT? Yeah,
Yeah.
love it. That was a
I
great.
like both, to be honest. Put fries in front of me, they're just gonna get eaten.
That was a great DT's list.
I like that
We don't have
DT.
any left.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Mine's coming with a banger next week.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking
Jeez.
forward to that.
Yeah, it's sad. Wally, how much are you up with pop culture?
Oh, I'm like all over it.
And DT, I know you're up with this because you've done the same as me. But DT and I have separate bookings, separate
what?
days. But we've already bought our tickets for the Odyssey, which is gets released in cinemas in Australia on Thursday, or worldwide, I should.
Yeah,
at the
it's
same
like
time.
12:01. They've got bookings.
Yeah. So these tickets were sold out, like as in like I've just booked IMAX at Chadstone, right? But the 70mm IMAX tickets, well, these were on sale like from a year ago. Some people in the States, because there's only a certain amount of...
Is that IMAX in Carlton? Like,
Yeah,
at
that's
the
where I'm
museum?
going,
Yeah, there's only certain that do the 70mm, which is what it was shot on. It's what it's made for. Some people in the States are paying $1,400 for tickets.
So, but the question is, will there be a time in a month or so that you'll be able to go to the IMAX? Like, it is going to become achievable to go and see it in the 70mm? Or
I'm
is
pretty
it,
sure tickets are like sold out. Like all the bookings they've got are completely sold out. I think the only ones they've got are like wheelchair accessible tickets left. I actually checked today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is why I ended up settling for just the Chadstone IMAX, because I just wanted to see it when it comes. I don't want to be seeing this in like 4 weeks when I've seen all this. Like, 'cause at the moment, it obviously hasn't gone live, but a lot of media, journos, critics or whatever have seen it, and there's an embargo, but they're all just saying, obviously, like, it's going to be great, it's going to be generational, all this sort of stuff. And I want to make fucking certain that I've seen it.
Yeah, it's
the
just
week
under
that it
3
comes
hours.
out. Are you going to take Jack to?
Is he going to get...
Has he seen any Christopher Nolan films?
Give me some.
Inception.
Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
He's made 12 movies.
12 movies. He has not seen...
So Dark Knight.
He hasn't seen Interstellar.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen Interstellar. He hasn't seen Inception, obviously.
Has he seen
I don't
Dunkirk, Oppenheimer?
No, he hasn't seen Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
I don't think he has seen... He might have seen a bit of one of the Batmans.
Yeah, Dark Knight probably.
He's seen the other... He's seen more the Avengers stuff. It's not quite as dark.
Yep.
He's seen the Spider-Man and like that, those sort of areas. Captain America, Iron Man, those sort of areas.
DT, what's your favourite Nolan film?
Batman. Just all the Batmans.
Dark Knight?
Yeah. Oh, I kind of like Dark Knight Rises.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the one with Bane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that
I like
too.
that one as well.
Yeah, okay.
Joker
Yeah.
one's pretty good though.
Yeah, unbelievable.
I think that's the best of the Batmans.
So is that the Dark Knight?
Yeah.
And
so there's 3. There's Batman Begins, then there's the Dark Knight, and then there's Dark Knight
who
Rises.
was the Batman Begins villain?
It was Liam Neeson's
Scarecrow.
character.
Scarecrow.
Wasn't it Liam Neeson's character?
Yeah, there was like Scarecrow was in it
Yeah.
as well. But
Yeah.
then it was Rajal.
Yeah, Rajal Ghul.
Ghul.
There you go.
Yeah. But I can't really remember Batman Begins. I think I saw it when it came out and I haven't seen it.
I watched it 3 days ago.
They're not revisiting the Riddler anytime soon.
No, they're not.
No, he was, I think, in the new Batmans. So like
Yeah,
with the
he's
one
in
with
the new
Robert
ones,
Pattinson,
which is-
he was in the new one.
Yeah, Paul
And I
Dano.
think
Paul Dano
the
played
Joker's
him.
going to be in the next one in 2027 because there was like a bit of a teaser about it. So
The new Batman ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
How many new Batmans have there been? No one's not doing these.
No.
Who's doing that?
Different director. I'm not sure.
Are they any good?
Yeah,
Is
the
Robert
fir-
Pattinson good
yeah,
at Batman?
it was,
the
it
first
was
one was
actually like
good.
a really dark Batman, which is like, it was really cool to say. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting how the second one goes.
But so you're not going to get to...
I'll see it. I'm not going opening week, obviously. I didn't
Wait for all the... It's going to take over.
I didn't
Wait
really
for,
know about it.
Wait, we didn't, yeah. Wait for the meme. So you're not up with pop culture. You lied.
I'm up with it.
So when you go to the movies, are you popcorn or do you get a choc top or like what's your movie food?
I'm popcorn.
Yeah, I'm always popcorn.
Yeah.
Go Gold Class, get a couple bottles of wine.
It
No,
depends.
Choc Top.
It
Yeah,
depends on the time. So like, I want to have popcorn during the movie because it's more like a savoury thing. But then it's you'd like to end on a choc top.
I honestly just get the Choc Top because they're nice on the way in. I don't actually get movie food. I just get a bowl of water.
Just goes to the.
Do you know what I do occasionally? Do you know what I do if it's a daytime movie? I'll occasionally take a coffee in. Is that like weird behaviour?
No, not if it's daytime.
Because you got to understand. So I've got 2 ways I go to the movies now.
Yeah.
Take Jack during the day. So if I'm doing that, whoever, him and whatever are kids, they'll get the popcorn, they'll get drinks, get choc tops, and I'll go, oh, fucking get a choc top, why not?
Fucking expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Then the other one's date night, which probably doesn't happen enough, but because we don't do that a lot, I'm happy to do the Gold Coast.
Yeah, we got to do it more, don't we? Wally?
And then you go have a drink, go in there, whatever, get some chippies or whatever, like that sort of thing. I'm happy on a date night. I'm happy to do that.
Not that I'm advertising for them because they don't sponsor us, but I'm going to be going to Chad's, and there's some restaurants around that area, which is good. So you can kind of, you can go to some. There's a dumpling place around there.
Even inside Chad's now.
There's a sushi train.
Yep.
They're around there as well.
Yeah.
There's a number of different
There's a Mexican. Oh, it's a Fonda, I reckon.
Yeah, it is
Jane Fonda.
On the corner.
It's not my go. That's all right, Fonda. Just I've never gone. Do you know what this burrito needs? More quinoa and spinach. Yet I haven't ever done that. But each their own. Each to their own.
That needs to be clear.
So yeah. But anyway, no. The Chatty got a heap, mate. By the way, they've got.
Look at his face when I brought up.
Yeah. Food everywhere. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know? Apparently, Chadston, the cinemas, they're all recliners.
Yeah, they are.
They're normal ones.
Yeah.
They're Lux one. Everything. It's all.
They've got it worked out.
Yeah, because it's called Lux. Their Gold Class is
Points
called Lux.
Lux, yeah.
So what's the difference between that and normal if they're both recliners?
I think Lux is less people in the cinema, and you can call people in to bring your food in.
Okay,
Yeah, and
that's
then
fine.
normal is just.
Oh my god! And they have beds.
Yeah, day beds.
Yeah.
I think Village has that as well.
I reckon that would be actually. I don't know how comfortable.
No, I don't
It's
like that. I don't
like that.
like the
Yeah.
idea of a daybed. I agree.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
actually sorry we're going off topic. Where's the perfect seat in the cinema? Do you have like a spot you always try to go
Yeah.
every single time?
It's like, I obviously want to be like central.
Yeah.
And then it's probably, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of the way up.
I'm always back row. I hate.
I don't
people
need to go fully back.
I hate people behind.
I
me.
need-
I'm 2/3 to 3/4
Yeah.
of the way up, and if you're looking at the screen, I'm on the left aisle, but the seat's in. So I've still got, let's say, there's two of us, we'll be on the aisle seats because I love getting the
Yeah,
aisle
oh,
seats.
it's good. That's what I got.
Aisle seats, but in the middle section,
Same. I'm in that spot.
let's say there's 12 rows, I'd be eight rows.
I'm in that spot for
That's
Odyssey.
where you
So
want
there
to be.
you go. Yeah.
Back row, that's good. It's good areas.
Yeah, it's good.
great
back row.
areas. Wow, we have really gone off topic. Can't believe the Fonda drive-by as well, DT. We need to make sure that gets clipped up. But great stuff as always, Wally. Seeing you guys both on Saturday. We're going to do
Looking forward to it.
Very much
Little
looking forward to that.
Brainy sponsored pub crawl with some friends of the show, including Chock and a few others.
Yeah.
So look out for
Stay
that one.
tuned. There'll be plenty of content coming
Yeah,
out
just a
around
bit
that.
of shit on socials. If you want to follow along, and look, DT, we're getting closer to the end of our journey with you.
I'll start getting emotional.
Another Honest Beers producer goes.
It's what we do.
I was
Poison
just
chalice.
going to say, make sure to keep up with the stories for the Honest Beers World Cup as the
Yes.
quarterfinals,
Please
semi-finals,
do.
and all
Great
that stuff
shout.
are going out
There
this
you
week.
go.
So.
And you're going to do tonight a Ballarat bitter.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Don't
Yeah.
get bitter, get better.
There you go.
Good stuff. All right, well done all. Go Saints.
Go Hawks.